Hello people, this is Zippy and welcome to my classroom. Okay, so moving on. Following up to the last two episodes, we are creating a positive and inclusive environment. So I'm here to give you 5 ways which you can achieve that. I know so many, it's a requirement, and so many educational experts are talking about it, but how do we actually do it? Okay, so that's the thing. First thing, have a positive atmosphere, a welcoming atmosphere. Your corridors, the reception when somebody walks in, the classrooms, everything needs to give this warmth, make people feel, yeah, okay, this is a school. They look serious. They look, wow, they have, pictures of their last play, or the students are playing instruments, or wow, there are photos of kids swimming. You're creating this atmosphere showing that my child, whatever gifts and talents they have are actually accommodated in this place. Okay, so we need that all over the school. If you're starting a school, remember, everywhere the people walking needs to feel that it's welcoming. Have photos, not of the same kind. If, for example, your school has children from different races, put up pictures with different races. Don't just have photos of one race. All over. You're sending some kind of communication that these are the ones who are welcome, these ones are not welcome here. Okay, so make that environment, that atmosphere, very welcoming and inclusive. Second, very very important point, being training, I've talked about it so many times, is implement an anti-bullying program. Okay, we are very good at coming up with policies. Okay, so you have this policy. Yes, we are against bullying. So you're pro what exactly? We need to understand what is going on. So you have this policy, develop it, awesome. But now show us that you're implementing. And one thing you will hear many new parents ask is, what is the anti-bullying procedure of this school? And this is a thing very many students are struggling with. People are being bullied physically or online, and it is very key to have that policy that is properly implemented in a school. Communicates that you have zero tolerance for such things, and make sure that your staff has been, your staff have been trained to notice signs of a student who's being bullied, or you've communicated to students that they should come out and say whenever they're going through some sort of harassment, whether it's physical or online. Train the students. Okay, it's good for all students to know these things, because sometimes they might think it's just normal to be called names, or for everyone to shut them down and just exclude them from everything. We need this environment to be inclusive, so make sure you're implementing these policies that so many people have come up with. Okay, so many scholars, so many experts, but even schools have tailor-made their own. Thirdly, cultivate a respectful culture. Okay, the word respectful is really important, because we are not only teaching these morals in school, but we're also showing them. Okay, you as the teacher are supposed to be the role model. Show that you have empathy, that you have kindness in you, that you actually care. Okay, remember, you have students from different places. People have language barriers. People have a thick, mother tongue influence that they're going to speak. But how embarrassing is it when somebody comes to address your students at, let's say, the assembly, and they shrub, or they say a word wrong, just the wrong pronunciation of something, and the kids are laughing at them? What kind of notion does this person go with? And word of mouth is very powerful, because if this person goes out and tells people, hey, I addressed that school and the students made fun of me. Of course, that's not a respectful culture. So word will go around that students in that school, mm-mm, they lack manners. There's no positive environment in that place. Okay, and that's just how you spoil your name. You need this positive, this amazing, respectful culture, so that everybody feels, wait, I might have a physical challenge. I might not be able to speak like everyone else. I stammer, or I'm not able to walk properly. I have a certain issue, or a certain disability, whatever it is. That child should come to that place and feel, yes, this is the right place. Everybody loves me the way I am, and nobody's going to make fun of me. And then back to our other point, that they won't be bullied. Okay, so this is really, really important, and very many institutions are not getting this right. Fourth, address individual learner needs. Okay, like we said, every child is unique, and some children might be better in some art subjects than in others. Some children might be very good at sports, others are not good at sports at all. So create an environment where everybody is a part of it. So, such that now, because I am addressing that need, this child is not understanding this subject. So do I just leave them alone and just say, you're just going to fail, you're not putting in effort? No, differentiate your learning. Okay, let's have differentiated instructions in the class. Okay, let's not wait for the parent to take now extra measures. No, before they get to that point, have you as the teacher done your very best to that child? Have you given them, your best? Are you there? Can that child leave saying that, man, I was not good in that subject, but that teacher really, really put in a lot of effort to make sure I have understood. Okay? And remember, people will always remember the way you made them feel. And if you're not sure of how to go about this, conduct surveys. Okay? Just conduct surveys to the students. Ask them, which areas would you like more help in. So if I'm teaching this particular class, I need to, just ask. I could even give a paper questionnaire if you want, but even just that one-on-one, just ask them, where can I help you? Where do you feel you're struggling? That on its own is quite enough. Just conduct those surveys, and as a school, if you're an administrator, train your staff. Okay, offer them training, just learning opportunities to know how to give differentiated instructions, because otherwise they'll just move on. It's easier to move on with the kids who are understanding things quickly, but those students who are being left behind, they end up resenting that teacher, resenting that subject, and you never know, maybe they could really be good at it. It's just that they were just a bit slower, they took longer to understand the concept, but when they finally get it, they just run with it. So it's really, really important to give every child the opportunity to learn. Do not block them just because they're not moving at the speed you would like them to. And my final point, encourage student leadership and involvement. And very many schools are doing this so well. You have the student president and that student council, and it's working because they are able to take ownership over the running of the school. These student leaders have a voice, which is amazing. Just things that many of us do not have. So you're not only having the prefects who are just passing on instructions, okay, of you're not supposed to do this, punish, you just no. You have student leaders who are able to voice the frustrations of the student body and even come up with solutions. You are raising, future leaders, and problem solving skills are critical. So if they're able to find a problem and solve it by themselves, they're already winning in life. So foster these opportunities for these students to do these things, whether they are, heading a sport or a club and activity, or you even have your student heading the subject. it's amazing. You are including them, just making them feel, wait, we are valued. This is a positive environment, okay? And if you have gotten that, if you just do those five, you have created an environment that all students would love to be a part of. And I wish you all the best. I hope you like and share this video to anyone who is seeking such information, and remember to subscribe. Okay, hope this has been a lesson that you won't forget. I hope to see you in the next episode. Okay, ciao.